Welcome back to my vlog. Today I want to explain something that I've talked about before, but not the science behind it. I use a function of my wrist called Tenodesis all day long, even without my adaptive device, which is my Tenodesis splint right here sitting on my lap. Now, many people are curious about how I am able to use my hands so well when I don't have any movement in my fingers. And the answer lies in my Tenodesis function. Now, Tenodesis is something that an occupational therapist or physical therapist would typically be familiar with. It's not really common knowledge. I never heard about it before my accident. So let me explain. So Tenodesis is the action of your thumb and fingers coming together when you lift your wrist. Now, the easiest way to explain this is to just do it. So try it with me right now. Take your hand, hold it out, and relax your fingers. Now flex your wrist up and hold it. Let go. Do it again. Flex your wrist up. Do you notice how your thumb naturally closes in to your pointer finger? That is called Tenodesis. Now, when I show this to people, especially kids when I speak in schools, some think that I'm actually moving my thumb, but I'm not. I can't move my fingers at all, but I can move my wrists. And my doctors were so ecstatic when they saw that I could do this after my accident, because they knew that with just this little wrist movement, I would be able to do so much more to live independently. So I use my Tenodesis movement all throughout my day, sometimes subconsciously. I'm not even aware that I'm using it. I use it to pick up things like a piece of paper, my toothbrush to brush my teeth, and makeup tools to do my makeup touch-ups. Now, my right hand is stronger, so that's normally what you see me using when I use my Tenodesis. And I'm going to show you some demonstrations in a moment. But if you've watched my other videos or seen me speak, you might be wondering, Tasha, what about your Tenodesis splint? Well, this is all related. This is my Tenodesis splint. And I'm going to link 2 videos in the caption where I talk about my Tenodesis splint, which is a really cool device that I wear on my arm and hand. And it allows me to accentuate my natural Tenodesis function. And it actually pinches my fingers together. So this allows me to do more precise movements. My Tenodesis splint, which I call my Teno for short, what allows me to hold a pen to sign autographs, hold a spoon or fork to eat food, and hold my eyeliner pencil or eyeshadow brush, along with my makeup brushes when I do my own makeup. It gives me a much better grip and pinch on small items and things that I need to hold. So it's a really simple but really neat device. So go watch those other videos for some demonstrations. So today, I'll just show you what I can do with my Tenodesis without the splint. Okay, so here are some items that I use throughout my day when I, just in my daily activities. So I take pills throughout my day. So normally there'll be pills in here. But if you notice, I slide my hand in, and I don't really use the Tenodesis to bring it up. But what I do is then I wrap it around my hand. This is where my Teno, if I let go, I drop it. But when I hold it up, I can do my own pills and dump them in my mouth. So that is Tenodesis. Then I have a makeup brush here. And during the morning when I'm doing my makeup, I use my Tenodesis splint. But throughout my day, I want to do touch-ups. So if you notice, I slide it in my hand, and then I keep my wrist up. So I keep my wrist up the entire time. It's my thumb that's holding my thumb into that pointer finger so I can touch up my makeup. Same with my lipstick. Obviously, normally you would have the cover off. But just to give you an example, there I am picking it up, lifting my wrist and holding it, and can do my lipstick. And I also want to show my toothbrush. So my toothbrush here, these are sliding around. My toothbrush, I pick up with my Tenodesis. So if I were to let go of my wrist right now, I would drop it. And then to actually brush my teeth, I slide it right in my hand. And then I hold my wrist up the entire time. If I were to let my wrist down, I would drop it. But because I am holding my wrist up, I can brush my teeth. And lastly, I want to show you my mug. So this is what probably I use so much throughout my day. So I slide my hand up here, and if I were to relax my wrist, I wouldn't be able to pick it up. But now that I flex my wrist, I'm able to hold this mug. So if I were to let go, as you see, I would drop the mug. But holding this is how that Tenodesis really helps me hold things. So I hope you enjoyed these demonstrations. I am thankful every day that I was able to retain my wrist movement after my accident, because it's been really integral to my independence and my quality of life. So leave any questions you have in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you. See you next time.